So a guy went out and bought himself a new pickup. We got a 1977 Sierra Grande. Uh, and this is where we're at with it. So she's a 350 small block, three-quarter ton two-wheel drive. And I'll show you what we got in here. It's actually really clean. Has a second battery tray, and that's for a camper. Even has cruise control. So, power brakes, disc front. I'm actually surprised to see that this isn't leaking. And she appears to be a stock motor. And the nice thing is the hood's not all crumpled. So, super clean. Even has the factory air canister with the emissions. Jingo Jango. May 1977, General Motors. Probably gonna need some new belts. I should have got those today, but I didn't. Got the old Interstate Megatron. I actually really like these. I had these in my last pickup. These are really good. But you don't see this too often. The factory jack still attached with the tire wrench. Not an AC truck. And somewhere under there is the original Quadrajet. The exhaust manifold is leaking. The valve cover gaskets are leaking. And she's actually really clean truck. Basically a barn find. Got some aftermarket wheels on there. Tires appear to be in good shape, and those are pretty fancy. They go good with this thing. There's a little bit of damage right there. Got some baling wire holding this up. How many of you are old enough to remember when vehicles came with two keys? Green interior. Look at that dash. That dash pad is in really good shape. Got the wood grain trim. Back in those days, trim and stuff were a box you checked off. Being a Sierra Grande, this probably should have came with a wood grain bezel and had wood grain down in here, somewhere in this vicinity. It's got a broken door latch. Not a big deal. I got a couple of those coming from USA 1 as a center console. Oh, and I haven't gone through this yet, obviously, but it looks like they hoarded napkins. So we'll go through that later. She's got dual fuel tanks. There's your selector switch, and I'll be dipped. Both fuel sending units work. And a Blaupunkt. When's the last time you saw one of those? What, did MacGruber drive this truck? Windshield's in good shape. The rear view mirror goes right there. That's sitting right here for right now. And then the radio antenna is right here. I don't know if you can see them two little lines, but they were in the glass in the square bodies. So let's look behind the seat. Oh, we got kind of goodies back here. First aid kit, maybe jumper cables or something. Tool kit. Oh, cargo net. Oh, there's some jumper cables down there. Speakers, looks like some antifreeze, a scraper. So, even has the sliding rear window. Weather stripping's in good shape. Needs a bath. But this is all good. This is all good. The rockers appear to be in okay shape. We're gonna stab those with something pointy and see how if they're soft anywhere. Very straight, very clean. The bed's actually in really good shape, better than what I expected for its age. You can tell they probably had a camper or something, a fifth wheel, what have you. There's some mounting holes there and over there. You got some plug-ins, some sort of electrical box up there. So, but tailgate's in good shape. The latches work really good. Heavy duty step towing bumper. There's no hitch underneath here, no place for a receiver, or no receiver mounted. Might even be the factory spare down there. All the lights work. She's got a full 2-inch dual exhaust. Tow mirrors from the factory, and you can tell because there's no other holes here from a fella changing mirrors out over the years. Well, come on in here, take a look. Here's the passenger side of the seat. As far as I know, to the best of my knowledge, this is the factory seat. You don't see those very often. I've had 3 square bodies over the years, and neither one of them combined were as in good a shape as this thing. They look like they got in a fight with a hand grenade and lost. Still got the old air conditioning on the floor. Vinyl floor mat, another scraper, and a snow brush. Still has the plastic or vinyl cover over that. I don't know. Actually, those rockers look like they're in really good shape from here. So I'm assuming the floors are in good shape. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bud. I think this is the factory floor cover. Yep, there's the jute backing. Oh, we got some We got some rust down in there. We'll wire brush that and stab at it, and we'll see how that looks. You know that jute backing and floor covers and all that retains moisture. My hands aren't wet, but it did feel a little damp down there. So the door's got some rust in it. Down here is the worst of it. But I think down there is going to be a pretty easy fix. I don't think we're going to have to cut the bottom off and put a patch in. So door needs to be adjusted with a hinge. Needs some lube. We'll get that taken care of. Has the trash guards. I don't remember if those were factory or not. Windshield's in good shape. I don't see any bubbling down here. Up on top, I don't see anything. And look at these fenders. The front fender is in really good shape. The rear front fender's in good shape. Rocker looks pretty good. This isn't rotted out. There's no rot up in here. Back here's not rotted out. The exhaust is rotted out. Front bumper's got a little hooey right there. It's kind of I can't remember what they called those bumper guards, bumpettes, whatever, but yeah, she's actually really straight, really clean. Firewall looks like it's in good shape. Looks like that grommet popped out down there. Right there. But all in all, I'd say she's a pretty clean machine. And she runs. She runs and drive. I picked her up a couple nights ago. Basically sight unseen. I mean, I did look at it when I got there, but it was after hours in the dark. So, I mean, you got a flashlight and you're going over a vehicle. You shouldn't buy something in the dark. You should always see it in the daylight. The natural lighting shows you everything, but it is what it is. So it's a sweet find. So, and the fellow that was selling it, you know, there's a backstory on the truck, and so he was selling it for his in-laws who are having some health issues, but so I picked it up, and really nice folks that I got it from. So very informative. But all in all, this was a great find, a great purchase, and I'm very happy with it. Now, it has been parked since 2018, or at least that's the last time it was registered. So they did say that the motor had been freshened up sometime in the past, probably prior to 2018. So I do know that it's got a haze, or it's burning oil on the passenger side cylinder bank, so cylinders 1 through 7. But we're going to give her a tune-up. We're going to pour some stuff down in the crankcase and kind of get the seals to all heat up and swell up and rejuvenate, you know, and I'll I'll tell you what, it's probably a crap ton cheaper than that plastic surgery and Botox that people are into these days. I'm already ugly, there ain't no fixing it, so I don't waste my money on it. But regardless, this is actually a beautiful truck for 48 years old. And well, welcome to the Survivor Series. That's what we're going to call the series of videos for this particular rig. So we're still working on a name. We haven't really penciled anything down yet, but we're going to come up with a name for her. And if you have any suggestions, let us know in the comments down below. But this was the pickup that I bought, my square body, and I'm very happy with it. So stick around. We got a bunch of stuff we're going to do to this, but not as much as that one needs. That one needs a buttload, and there's a different plan for this truck as opposed to this truck. So this needs some maintenance, basic maintenance, and some things fixed and whatnot. And she moves down the road as is. When I got her, the rear brakes were real touchy. They needed to be adjusted. But the little trick is if you got drum brakes and you put it in reverse and hit the brakes and put it in reverse and hit the brakes, that's how the self-adjuster adjusts, unless that little star wheel is seized or gummed up with debris or a bunch of schmutz. But luckily I didn't have to get in there and do that. I literally backed it off the trailer and they started acting and behaving proper. So if you want to see some more of this video, stay tuned, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And we're going to get you more content on the 1977 square body GMC Sierra Grande. So this was the top of the line model GMC you could get in 1977. So stick around and we'll see you soon.